Hello everyone, it's OG from OG Scale Models. Um, my last video I was talking about redoing my tow truck by Monogram. It's a Chevrolet. It was orange on the box, I remember years ago. I got the instructions for it, but they're packed away. Maybe I'll dig them out later. But anyway, let's go ahead and get you flipped around so I can talk to you a little bit about it. Okay, as you guys know, the wrecker come with a molded in engine. I did not like that. It's kind of like cheap made and this and that, and it don't look realistic. Okay, so what I did was I dremeled it out, and I added a top radiator hose spout and a bottom radiator hose spout. Okay, to that I scuffed it up a little bit so I can get some primer on it here later on. As for the chassis, I took and, because as I was saying, it had a molded motor in it, and on the bottom you could see the motor and transmission and all that stuff coming back in here. So what I did was I took and the Nomad had a small block Chevy in it. The kit, after I finished it, it was left over, so I basically put it in the wrecker, and that's how it turned out. It turned out pretty good. I cut all that out, and then, as I was telling you before, the frame had that gap in it like that right there, so I covered it with styrene, and that's what it looks like, all assembled and everything, painted. I did add fuel line down to the fuel pump. I drilled out the one valve cover, and I used the oil filler tube top and drilled a hole in it and put a pin in it and used it as a oil filler cap on the valve cover right here. The carburetor is drilled for linkage, which is right there, this piece. I can't put it on until I'm pretty much ready to assemble everything, but I was wanting to put it together here and show you guys what it looks like with an actual engine in it, instead of, it looked kind of like a snap kit. I added those exhaust pipes also. That's plastic styrene, heated a little bit and turned for turn downs into the muffler and the side exit pipe. But there's what the engine bay looks like with the motor in it. Here, I'll turn it around so you guys can see it better. Looks much better with an actual engine in it than, and the best part about it is, once I get the radiator hoses and everything ran, it looked just like a regular small block Chevy in a Chevrolet pickup truck. This truck did not have a K member in it, so I used the one out of the Nomad, because I turned it into a gasser, and it had a totally different motor setup in it. So I used a K member and I cut it down and molded it into the side of the frame rails, so it'd have a K member in it. Overall, I think it turned out pretty good. Like I said, I'll get the chassis all painted up and everything. And the body color, I don't know if I'm going to build this back as a wrecker, a tow truck, or if I'm going to build it back as a dually, because I have an idea with a gooseneck hookup and a bumper pull. Or I don't know if I'm going to rebuild I started to rebuild the wheel lift a little bit on it that I made for the truck. I haven't mess with it very much today. But yeah, I'm thinking about making this what I call a tow pig for the trailer I got. I got a triple axle car trailer that I built, lengthened it and everything, and I put triple axles up underneath it and whatnot. So I think I'm going to build this to accommodate that. That way I can display a couple models on it and this and that. But hopefully this will go pretty quick. I should have this done in next 3 or 4 days, I would think. The interior is going to stay black. It does got a big push bumper, that brush guard push bumper that goes on it. As I was saying, right here's the hood for it. I like the cowl induction ram hood. I used to mold these out of resin and stuff. A few people have bought them off of me and put them on their cars, and I like the way they look. The cowl induction hood, run it all the way back to your windshield, along with having the ram air in it. It looks pretty cool. It's a lot of airflow coming up underneath there, so your motor should breathe good in real life if that's what it was. The dry shaft, believe it or not, it's a microfiber touch-up brush. I cut the end of it off and I drilled it and put a piece in it. This piece right here looks like it's a 2-piece dry shaft, so I like the looks of that. I might go ahead and glue a small piece of styrene across there to give it that effect. Attached it back here with the U-joint on the rear end. It turned out pretty nice. All this stuff back here is built where I built the wheel lift on it. Okay. So hopefully I'll get this thing in primer and everything and see what it looks like. And then, like I said, I don't know if I'm keeping this as a wrecker or a dually tow truck to tow my trailer with. Here's the interior. I got to dust it up and clean it up and stuff. It's fully detailed. I detailed the interior when I built this model. Put a 4-speed shifter in it. Well, it come with it. So, and but yeah, I got to do that. So that's done. Here is the big push bar I was telling you about for the front of it. So I'll repaint this and get it all fixed up and everything and whatnot. So that'll be, I'm gonna set that back there with these other pieces here. What else is there? Here's the wrecker hoist and everything that come with the kit and the winch. I just popped it up off the piece here. It went right here and took the hoist stuff out of it. All this stuff I try to still leave the pins and everything on, just in case you want to change it back, you can. The windows, I put them in a plastic bag so they wouldn't get scratched up and things. Nothing like getting your model done and you find out it's got a scratched window. Here's the grill. The grill's pretty nice. It's all taken out behind it. This came that way. I did not do that. It come that way. So I'll probably clean it up real well and touch it up where it needs to be touched up and put some panel liner and stuff in it to make it look realistic. Let's see here, what else we got. Here's the original hood for the truck. And this hood here come off a Blazer called the Mad Mutter. It's already cut out for the motor engine. I think these are all the same hoods, guys. No, they are not. This one here, the Mad Motor Kit must be built by Revell. This is a A&T. One or the other. This is pretty wide. It could be for a different scale truck too. I'll have to find the instructions and see what scale this is. Really, but like I said, when I cut it out and everything, I made sure everything was straight and things like that. That's what you got to do on the cars and trucks and things. Here, let's see what it looks like with a front wheel on it. That's what it looks like with the front wheel, because it's got the straight axle Chevy in it. Looks pretty good. Like I said, that little small block Chevy does do it justice, so we'll go ahead and get this body and things and some primer tonight. I did go ahead and scribe the door panels a little bit deeper, the lining of the door panels. So when I do primer it and I repaint it, it doesn't take away any of the detail. And like I said, I just scuffed this up, guys. This is, it's either Collar by Boyd Testers lacquer, or it's either the lacquer Testers lacquer paint, one or the other. Like I said, this model's been done for a long time. What else is in here? The horns, there's two horns that mount to the top right here. I might not put those on it, back on the truck. I might just fill those in with some putty and things. This is the front piece for this piece here. It goes like that. So, and it mounts. But yeah, guys, that's what I've been working on. Been working on this past couple days, and pretty much got the chassis done. Well, the chassis is done pretty much, and I got the small block in it and everything. So I done and painted it all flat black and painted the exhaust silver, steel alike. Might paint the mufflers up a little bit. The rest I'm just going to leave black. It's no biggie. And finish this, try to get this done in the next couple days. And that way I can show you the trailer that I've been working on and things. And whatnot. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I do got some leftover mud flaps from the from a semi, the Peterbilt 359. I might use those, I don't know yet. Or I got these ones. I might use these ones, I don't know yet. You know, depends on whatever. But I do have the original mud flaps too that come with the model, so one or the other, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm going to try to get this in primer, guys, and go from there on this. And like I said, it should look pretty good, I would think. And get it done. I'm going to put my model logo on this one, I think. OG scale models on the side of it. I think that'd look pretty cool. And then I'm going to build a small shelf for it and stuff, and put it up on my table. That way I can as I'm finishing models, I can get photos of it on the trailer or being towed by the tow truck or whatever, however I decide to do it. Well, guys, I'm gonna get off here. It is now Friday, so everybody have a good Friday, and everyone stay blessed and take care. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, it's OG Scale Models. Give it a subscribe and like, and be much appreciated. Everyone take care and stay blessed. On to the next.